My job involves doing research on the impacts of climate change, so both monitoring for impacts but also trying to predict climate impacts on species and habitats in the marine environment, particularly on kelp forests or our seaweed forests, and then providing that information to marine managers and conservation practitioners to enable them to be able to prepare for those climate impacts and to proactively manage for them. Unfortunately, our kelp forests all the way around Australia and all the way around the world are in decline. In Australia alone, we've lost recently about 100 kilometres of kelp forest from the coast of Western Australia due to a really severe marine heatwave, and off Coffs Harbour we're also starting to see declines. A typical day for me at work involves doing a variety of different tasks, from sitting at my computer writing scientific manuscripts and analysing data, through to working in the genetics lab here, extracting DNA from seaweed, through to diving and snorkelling to sample our kelp forests. What I like most about my job is being able to stick my head underwater and find out cool stuff about nature, but also solving environmental problems. One of the best things is working with a bunch of like-minded people, and also the opportunities that my job and my research has afforded me over the years to work and travel all over the world. What I've been most proud of is being really persistent in working with seaweeds. They're really difficult to work with. Working underwater is hard. I've persisted, through those challenges across the years to raise the profile of our kelp forest. That body of research has then built me up to be a world-leading expert in seaweed science, and that is something that I'm quite proud of. To obtain the qualifications that I needed to be a marine scientist, I had to go to university and do an undergraduate degree in science. I then stayed on and did my fourth year, my honours year, which is a specialised marine project, and also then stayed on for another 3 years and did my PhD in seaweed science. I then went overseas and worked for 3 years in the US and came back to Australia then for another 3 years of postdoctoral research before I took up my position with the department. I think I've achieved what I want to achieve in my career. I have worked my way up through the scientific system, and I'm exactly where I want to be. But what I am looking forward to, I think, over the next sort of decade left in my career is to mentor and encourage the next generation of scientists, and to see them excel in their careers and to provide the science that we need to manage our kelp forests. There are so many different fields of marine science and different things that you can study. So many important plants and animals in our marine system that we still need to find things out about. There's a whole broad range of career paths in that scientific field.